Hare Krishna, okay? Don't try to run and escape. I see you. Sit, all of you sit. You have bead bags? Even if you don't have, then do with your fingers or you know, just do somehow chant together. Let's do. And we will pray to Lord Shri Krishna, to Shri Radharani, to Lord Madhava, that to help us so that we can chant attentively with attention. And today also, I think in US it's Narottam Das Thakur's parents also. Okay, so let's pray and chant sincerely. Everyone ready? Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare
Everyone,
Krishna
please chant. Please chant loudly, attentively.
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dabla Pranam.
Can you hear me? One, mummy wala.
Good, Prabhuji.
Yes,
There is
Prabhuji.
some issue with my Wi-Fi network, which I'm trying to figure out, but we will kind of tolerate, and I'm hoping it will work. Is it reasonably audible? Okay, good. So I see Beyonto has joined, Isha, Avni, Navya, Sampada, Vedehi, Karina, Krishna, Rama, Arna, Navya, Lakshay, Ayush, Jashit, Nishita, Ishan. Where is Vihan? Bring Vihan also. And turn your camera on so I can see all of you. If possible, try to keep your camera on. Ovi, Vinita, Athar, Binayak, Mishti, and Ethereal have also joined. So please accept my humble obeisance. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So thank you, my dear friends, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, for joining. I'm very, very grateful, happy, blessed to see all of you again. How is everyone doing? Good. I see some of you have put very nice tilak. Karina, I can see now. Yeah. Avni also. Who else has put? Sampada, Vedehi. Who else has put tilak? Raise your hand. Navya has put. Very good. Sampada also has put. Akshay also. Very nice. This is excellent. We have discussed in great detail about the importance of tilak, right? So if you might have forgotten a few points, you can always refer to that lecture, and it will inspire you to put tilak. Okay. Anyone wants to share anything special you did, anything exciting, anything really fresh on your mind, anything really beyond your regular curriculum? Yes, Karina, please tell.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Today we went to the Florida Aquarium today, Prabhuji, and we went mostly for my baby cousin Vahin's, is for him to see all the animals and stuff like that, and we had so much fun. He really enjoyed himself, and then we had a lot of fun, Prabhuji.
Wow, that's awesome. You saw a lot of fishes. Very good. How about Navya?
Prabhuji, can I share the calendar we made for this
Oh,
year?
yes. Yeah. We want to see that.
Here, 1 minute.
Yes, this is beautiful. I think the previous way you were showing was a little more clear, but this is also good. So all these paintings you all made, right? The Jackson devotee family. Wow, beautiful.
Prabhuji, what's Jackson Liberty family?
Jackson congregation. Jackson is a place in Tennessee where Navya lives, where Vedahi, Avani, Athar, Gita, these 5 devotees who are in the class today, along with their families, they live there. So maybe you take some few pictures also and then share in the group, especially the ones made by 5 of you. You share those also, okay? Very
So
nice.
Navya, you did that all by yourself?
Some
No, I
of
did
them.
with my friends. Oh.
Good job. Very bold. Excellent. Navya and Vinita, Thar, Vedahi, Avni. Excellent. Maybe next time you can add Sampada's excellent paintings also in there. How about all of you make a calendar next time? 1 painting each, 12 months, 12 devotees. How about that? Right? Can you all do it? It'll be very nice.
Like 12 months of the calendar next year or this year?
I think this year might be already too late because by the time you do it will be February already started. By the time you all do paint and coordinate and put everything into it'll be March or maybe end of March. So maybe something for next year you can think.
Okay, Prabhuji.
But you have to plan like 3-4 months in advance, right? Then yeah, if you want to release your calendar at the right time, then you have to plan at least 3-4 months in advance, right? Good. Very nice. Okay, let's now talk about verses. Anyone learn any new verse, any special verse you learned? Anyone tried any verse between today and last time? It was Nityan Tradashi also, right? You remember Nityan Tradashi? Let's see. Today we will learn about, and I see you, all of you have done excellent homeworks also. Okay, which is very nice. Anyone wants to really inspire to read loud their homework from last time? Okay, Biraj wants to read. Go ahead, Biraj. And maybe the camera you can tilt a little bit so you can see you better. Yes.
1 second, Prabhuji. Let me just find the file. One second.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Can
Krishna Krishna.
I start, Prabhuji?
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, please start. Please unmute. I think he got disconnected. I can't see him. I think Ovi also wants to read. So while Biraj is joining, Ovi, you go ahead and please read. And if you can turn your camera on, it would be really appreciated.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, he's like the sun and we are like the sun's rays. Krishna is the source of our existence, and we are all parts of his energy. How we can relate to him is up to us. Most people in this material world are trying to forget Krishna. The Prema Vivarta and other Vedic writings say that we have come here in the first place because we want to forget Krishna, and he allows us to do that. He doesn't interfere with our free will. Love itself comes from Krishna. Krishna is love.
Okay, very good. What was the topic? What's the topic of your homework? What have you
Love
written?
for Krishna.
Love for Krishna. Okay, and You wrote everything by yourself?
I used a website like Krishna.com. I used one website because like I couldn't like think of some things.
Okay. I could get that. I could get that from your that is fine. You can use some references from, but I think the homework topic was the need for temple, and the letter L came from the temple. We have to keep the context in mind. Just giving some feedback to help improve your writing. But this was very nice, and love for Krishna is our real goal. So thank you, Ovi, for doing this wonderful homework. Very nice. Yes, Biraj, now your turn, and then we'll move.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, sorry, my Wi-Fi was having some issues. So I've chosen to write about E as an education, about the temple. I said, I've never been in a place that has elevated my understanding of this material world and life and body more than a temple. I chose to elaborate on the education aspect of this holy place. From the first time I have heard about Krishna consciousness in a temple-like environment surrounded by devotees, I have developed a deeper understanding of many things. Firstly, I have learned much about my body, my soul, who we really are as part and parcel of the Supreme Personality, and what my place is in this material world. Secondly, I've learned about what is right and what is wrong, and what the practices of a good and pure devotee are. I've learned what to do and what not to do to further degrade myself in this material human lifetime. Lastly, possibly the most important, biggest aspect of teaching I've received in a temple is philosophy. The understanding of life, its rules, its dangers, and its characteristics. Simply the association of devotees already makes it seem as though I am with the Lord Krishna himself. What to speak of a temple? Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Very well done. I also like the Hare Krishna. Both.
Lakshay, you're the host, Lakshay.
Krishna. Sorry, somehow my connection froze again, but I think it's back. So good job, Biraj. Very nicely done. I personally also like the education aspect of the temple the most out of all the other many aspects which a temple provides. So very nice. I know you all of some of you also want to read out, but in the interest of time, we'll move to the next topic. Okay. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishishanyavadi Pashadesh Sarini Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasati Gaura Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. So thank you again for joining. Today we will learn about Lord Varaha. Lord Varaha. Some of you may know a little bit about him. Some of you may know a little more about him. Some of you may have no idea about him, and anywhere in between. Some of you may know everything about him. Anyone knows everything about Lord Varaha? If you know everything about Lord Varaha, even Krishna does not know everything about himself. It was a tricky question. So no matter how much we know, still no one, even Lord Brahma, even Anantashesh has been glorifying Krishna from time immemorial with thousands and millions of his hoods. Still he cannot even touch a particle of his glories, because Lord is Ananta, Hari Ananta, Hari Nam Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta, Hari Leela Ananta. So therefore, no matter how much we read, hear, learn, understand, but still we feel it's very, very infinitesimal. All of you have know this word?
Adam.
Huh? You heard this word? Infinitesimal. It is infinite. This means there's no end on the numbered line, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where does the counting end? It doesn't end, right? Because you can keep adding, and it will, the numbered line, there's no end. Similarly, infinitesimal is basically very, very, tiniest of the tiny, subatomic, you can say nanoparticle or whatever. But the point is, we cannot even touch the surface. So with that, let's move on to some of the glories of Lord Varaha Dev. Is that okay? Everyone wants to know a little bit about Varaha? Let's do it today.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
I'm learning about Lord Varaha. I have another class Monday to Friday, and we're learning about Lord Varaha.
Very nice. Good job. Then maybe you'll take this class and you'll help all of us to learn better. Right? Good. Thank you. Who will read this verse from the Dashavatara Stotra? Yes, Vedi, you can read, and then I can read the translation.
Vasati dashana shikhare dharani tavalagna shashini kalanka kalivani magna deshavutrita shukara rupa jagadish hare.
Very nice. Let's do maybe a few more times. Let's see the translation first. Okay.
Hare Krishna. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of a boar, all glories to you. The earth, which had become submerged in the Garbhodaka ocean at the bottom of the universe, sits fixed upon the tip of your tusk like a spot upon the moon.
Very bon. Navya? Who else wants to read? Raise your hand, and you'll read. A few of you will read. Then Rama will read next. Navya, go ahead.
O Keshava, O Lord.
No, the verse.
Vasati dasana sirike darvani tavalagna shashani kalika keldavan namakina Keshavadirita Sukharupa Jai Jagadish.
Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Vasati Dashana Shikhare Dharani Tavalagna Shashini Kalanka Kalivani Magna Keshavadhrita Shukararupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare. Okay, Rama, Mishti, Avni, Vinita. Let's do it quickly.
Vasati dashana shikare dharani tavalagna sashani kalanka kalevane magna Keshavarita Sukara Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Very nice. Next, fast.
Hare Krishna. Vasati dashana shikhare dharani tavalagna Shashini kalanka kadeva nimagna Keshavadrita shukararupa Jai Jagatisha Hare.
Very nice. Good job.
Hare Krishna. Vasati dashana shikhare dharani tavalagna Shashini kalanka kaleva nimagna Keshavadrita Shukararupa Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Good job.
Hare Krishna. Vasati dashana sikhare dharani tavalagna Sasini kalanka kaleva nimagna Keshavadrita sukararupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Very nice. So this will be your homework words in case you don't know. If you know, then I'll give you a second verse also. Okay. So you all have to try to memorize this verse, which is not hard. So basically, Lord Varaha, by the way, you understand the difference between this S and this S here. Everyone knows the difference. Like there's a big difference in pronunciation of these two S's, right? Vasa, Vasati, okay? This is like sa, but this is not the sa, this is the sha, okay? Shikhare, not sikhare, okay? You all pronounce correctly, but I'm just telling in case someone did not know that. Vasati, all these are sha, Shashini, Shukara, Jagadisha, not Jagadisa, okay? So keep that in mind. This is used quite often in many other verses also. Okay, the sa and sha, all good? Okay. So basically, what does the word Shukara mean here? Anyone knows? Shukara Rupa. Yes, Arna knows. Please tell.
Shukar, I think it means boar. Like,
Yes, very good. Shukar means boar, big, right? So Krishna is very, very merciful, right? And he takes multiple forms in multiple incarnations. Please type in some of the forms you know he takes, right? Right? Like he can take half man, half lion form. Narsinghadev. Do you know some other forms? Can you type in? He can take, yes, someone typed fish form, Matsya avatar, right? Vaman avatar, the dwarf incarnation, correct? Then Hayagriva, right? The horse form he took to save the Vedas, Lord Rama, etc. Buddha, and then Mohini Murti, very nice, good job. Kurma, someone wrote Kurma, excellent. That's a turtle, tortoise, very good. Someone wrote Buddha, very nice. Kurma, Kalki, excellent. All these are great answers, very nice. All of you are so intelligent. Now, all these forms are basically expansions of his mercy, okay? Because he expands in multiple forms, like Karina said, that she went to see the aquarium last weekend or a few days back with her family. And then when a devotee sees a fish, a devotee can be reminded of Matsya Avatar. Oh, Krishna also took the fish form. We are not saying every fish is Matsya. We're not saying every boar is Shukar, Rupa, Varaha. But at least we can think about it, right? It will help us to have some way we can relate to it, right? Yes, Karina, want to say something?
Prabhuji, actually, today we went to the Florida Aquarium, and that's exactly what I was thinking the first time we went there and I saw the fish. And I actually told Vahin too.
It's so beautiful. because you're such a nice devotee. But generally, like, is every boar Varadi? Is every horse Hayagriva? Is every lion, you can say, oh, you look at, he's Narsingadeva? No. Generally, boars are not considered very clean, right? Are they considered very clean? No. In India, especially, no one wants to have, in US, some people may have pigs as pets. We are not disrespecting pigs by any means. So, okay, devotee means to love every living being, everyone, right? Irrespective of, because we know everyone is part and parcel of God. Everyone is a child of God. Can anyone tell or prove it from a verse that we should not distinguish between creatures, or everyone is a child of God? There are multiple verses in Bhagavad Gita which you can use to prove your point. I see lots of hands up. So why don't you type in your response, and Beyonto will speak. Go ahead, Beyonto, while everyone is typing their response.
I don't know the verse, but I do know the verse number.
That's fine. Tell the verse, please.
No, I knew the first number, not the verse. It's 5.18.
Okay. Who will tell the verse? Avani, go ahead.
Vidya Vinaya Sampane Brahmane Gavihastini Shunicheva Shupakecha Pandita Samadarshana. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Arna, can you tell the meaning of this?
Basically, like the brief translation is that we should see everyone equally, like if it's a dog eater or an elephant or a cow or
Very nice. And even a pig or anyone, any creature, there are like 8.4 million species of creatures, of living beings. So we should not distinguish. Nonetheless, that doesn't mean we will have a scorpion pet or we will have a snake pet, right? How many of you want to have a cobra as a pet? A poisonous cobra? Anyone? Even if some of you may want to have any pet, which I'm not recommending, it's totally your choice and we can have discussion. I'm not saying to have or not have, but because I have to be a little kind of, generally, we don't want to bind them. We want to serve them. We don't want to bind anyone, right? So the point is, there are certain creatures which are not so clean or may not be helpful or may be harmful for us. But generally, pigs are not clean, right? I'll tell a small story also, and it connects to Chaitanya Charitamrita, and I'll share that verse.
Prabhuji.
Yes, let me make some progress. Otherwise, we'll miss a lot of content. Okay, I see your hand is up, but I want to cover some content and then come back to you. Okay, please be patient. I did see you raised your hand. Okay. So one time, the story, there was a boar, a wild boar. These are like ordinary boars. They look cute. Especially the baby ones. All baby species look cute, but wild boar doesn't look very cute. They can. One time, a hunter was in a forest hunting, and this wild boar attacked the hunter, and was through his sharp tusk piercing the body of the hunter, and practically killing him. And the hunter was saying, "Haram, haram, haram." Haram basically is an abusive word in India. For some of you may know, it's kind of a slang and a bad word. It's not a very. It basically means abominable or low class, like degraded. Rama, please try to focus, okay? And if you want to eat that, you please turn your camera off, go eat, and then come back. Okay, otherwise it distracts everyone else also, and it's disrespectful to everyone and me as well. Okay, because you're in a class. Will you eat this in your school class? Not at all, right? So please keep that in mind. Because you're in a class where you're helping me to share and helping others to also. And it's not for him, it's for everyone. Okay, so please try to keep that in mind. So haram, 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 that hunter was dying and speaking that abominable, abominable, abominable. And but did you see there is a beautiful ha-ram, ha-ram. This is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, very, very beautiful verse. Damstre damstra hatom lecho haramiti puna puna. Uktvapi muktim apnoti kim puna shraddhaya grinat. Who wants to read the translation? Anyone wants to read the translation? Yes, Lakshay.
Even a mlecha who is being killed by the tusk of a boar and who cries in distress again and again, Harama, Harama, attains liberation. What then to speak of those who chant the holy name with veneration and faith?
Excellent. Who can elaborate a little bit more from your understanding on this? What did you get from this? You got the story? What was happening behind the scene? You know why that militia or that hunter was speaking those words? Right? Abominable, abominable, because he was being killed by the tusk of the boar, well, the wild boar. Now, what is your understanding from what you just read? What is the meaning? What is the takeaway? Yes, Sampada.
So what I got was, no matter how you chant the holy name of Krishna, it doesn't really matter how you chant or where you chant, but still you will get the highest benediction from chanting the holy name, because the holy name has a very highest power. Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. So even if someone was his intent to call Hey Ram, was his intent to call Hey Ram, oh Lord Ram, oh Lord Krishna? No, his intent was abominable, abominable. Does it remind you of something where the intent was not to call God's name, to call someone else, but somehow God considered, Krishna considered he's calling me? Yes, Vinita. Who knows the?
Krishna. I
You know
remember.
okay. Yes. Did you raise your hand?
Yeah, I did raise my hand, but I realized that I know the story, but I just forgot the names. But basically, I think, well, okay, there was this guy and he was really bad. And so the saint came to him and he was like, hey, why don't you chant the names of the Lord? And so the bad guy was like, I can't, I'm too bad for that. So he was like, just say Mara, Mara, Mara over again. And so the bad guy was like, okay. And he said Mara, Mara, Ram, 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 Ram. And so it ended up turning into Ram.
Beautiful. Very nice. Who knows who was the personality there? Who knows the personality there? Arna.
I think it was Narad Muni who came.
Very nice. And who was the other guy? Yes. Lakshay.
I think it was Marichi.
Marichi. It was Valmiki Rishi who wrote Valmiki Ramayana. And then the similar example comes in the story of Ajamil also, right? At the time of death, he was chanting his son's name, Narayan, Narayan. Was he calling Lord Narayan? No, he was calling his son Narayan. But Lord Krishna considered that he's calling my name. So here he is calling Haram, Haram, Punah, Punah. Punah means again. Okay, this word comes multiple times. That person gets liberation. What to speak of one who chants Krishna's name with Shraddha? Shraddha, you all know? Faith. Shraddha, with faith, with respect, with love, with devotion, right? We should chant Krishna's name with love and devotion. We should chant, we should offer Krishna anything we do with love and devotion. Which verse is ringing in your mind? We should offer Krishna anything we offer with love and devotion. Yes, who will tell? Yes, Mishti.
This is, I think, Bhagavad Gita
9.27. Yat
26.
26.
Okay, 27. Yeah, go ahead.
Yat karoshi yatasnashi yat juhoshi dadashiyat yat tapashyasi kaunteya tat kurushvama darpanam. So it also says, whatever you do, whatever you eat, and anything you do, you should offer to Krishna.
Very nice. And in the 26, the words love and devotion also come. Offer me fruit, flower, etc. with love and devotion. Very good. 9, 26, 27, very important verses. So everyone get this point, that even unknowingly, accidentally, unintentionally, someone is calling Krishna's name, they will get benefit. What to speak of all of you who are so sincere, who every day chant Krishna's name, and you really mean to chant Krishna's name. It's not that you're chanting your pet dog's name whose name is Krishna. It's not that you are chanting your uncle's name whose name happened to be Krishna Kumar or something, right? Or it's not that you're chanting your grandfather's name whose name is maybe Narayan, right? Right? You really mean to chant Krishna's name, correct? At least trying. We may get a little bit distracted, we may get a little bit inattentive, but at least we're trying, right? So don't worry, my dear friends, we're all trying and Krishna will help. What to speak? What to speak means there will get a much, much higher destination. Then you all know this story, 4 Kumaras, right? Briefly, I'll share. 4 Kumaras went to the gates of Vaikuntha, where there were 2 doorkeepers. Type in if you know the names of the doorkeepers. There were 2 doorkeepers at the gates of Vaikuntha. Let's see who all know the names of those doorkeepers. It's J and V, right? Their names begin with J. J and V. Yeah, most of you know, which is very nice, Jai and Vijay, right? So they happened to check these boys who were just appeared to be 5-year-olds, and they were not, they were covered with a direction. That means, sometimes 5-year-old may just wander without clothes, and no one minds it. It's okay. But Jai and Vijay checked them. As a result, that you can't enter, you are not fit basically. And as a result, there was a clash, there was some argument, and then Jay and Vijay had to go to 3 lives as a demon and in the earthly planets. Ravana and Kumbhakarna, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. Right? I think I have to move a little fast now. Time is quite short. So anyways, all of you know these stories. I'm not going in much detail. Finally, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha were born, right? And 100 years, they were in the womb of the mother. There was a big chaos as soon as the Diti was the mother of Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. And Kashyap Muni was the father. So Diti and Kashyap were the parents of Diti and Kashyap. I'll skip this part. Yeah. Finally, Hiranyaksha, who was the demon. Hiranyakashipu, you have heard a lot, correct? Nrsimhadev killed Hiranyakashipu. His brother was Hiranyaksha. These 2 brothers were basically Jai and Vijay, like Ravana and Ravana and Kumbhakarna, right? The 2 demons. Similarly, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranyaksha wanted to fight. He went to Lord Varunadev. Because demons, they just want to create problems for no reason. That's what they want. And finally, Varunadev said, "Hey, you don't fight with me. I'm not a fit candidate. You are such a great, warrior. I'm just nothing in front of you. Why don't you go and fight with Lord Vishnu?" He said, "Okay, I'll go to Lord Vishnu and fight there." Finally, he goes and challenges Lord Vishnu, and then there is a battle. There's a very fierce battle, very, very, where Varaha, who has just come. So basically, Varaha lifted Mother Earth. Varaha lifted Mother Earth on his tusks, the big teeth. So can you imagine the size of Varaha? He lifted Mother Earth on his tusk, right? So we cannot imagine. You know, the Kurmadev, he was not an ordinary tortoise. Ordinary tortoises are how big? Maybe 1 feet, 2 feet, 5 feet, 10 feet at max. I have seen like 5 feet also, that is so big sometimes. But not more than that. Maybe 10, 20 feet, right? But Varaha Kurmadev was hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles. You know the size? 100,000 miles or more than that. 100,000 miles. We cannot fathom the size. Same Varahadev also. Huge, huge. Not an ordinary boar. He went all the way to the depths of Garbhodaka ocean. All of it did. You remember the 14 planetary system, the universal model? You remember the 14 layers we discussed? And then the base is what? Garbhodaka ocean, where Garbhodakshai Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, as one of the what incarnation? Purusha avatars, right? Purusha avatars. What are the 3 Purusha avatars? Who knows? Anyone knows? Avni knows. Good job. Please tell.
There's Garbhodakshai Vishnu, Kshirodakshai Vishnu, and oh, I just had it.
Varanodakshai Vishnu. Very
yes.
good. Yes. Did we discuss that in the universal model? Maybe way back. It's almost a year, right? When you did that model, almost a year. 2 years? 2 years back. Time flies fast. But all of you did excellent models. I still remember the models you made, 3D models, and very, very creative. So let's review that again, because it's Kali Yuga and we happen to forget things fast. So this is basically the whole Krishna's creation. Not whole, it is just a sample. The up is the spiritual world, where Krishna is always doing Nitya Leela in Goloka Vrindavan. So referring to this part here in Goloka Vrindavan. Then there is the Brahma Jyoti, this area with the transition between the spiritual. This is the spiritual world, all this, right? Then this is the material world. And this is one universe in the egg-shaped called Anda. Okay? And let's analyze just this part. So one universe has 14 layers, and the Garbhodaka ocean, it is covered with Garbhodakshai Vishnu's sweat. It's sweat. When we talk of sweat, it sounds dirty, foul smell, all that. But this is transcendental sweat. You should not consider it as bad, right? Krishna's everything is transcendental, right? So all these 14 planetary systems are there, layers of 14 planetary systems. And we are here. Where are we? Which loka? We are here. Bhuloka, Bhumandala. Okay? So basically, Mother Earth sank in this area, all the way down to Patal in the Garbhodaka ocean. And then Krishna appeared, first fought with Hiranyaksha, and Hiranyaksha had submerged at one point. And Hiranyaksha had not submerged. There were 2 times actually. Varahadev appears multiple times, but 2 of them are mentioned. One is Shvet Varaha. Shvet means white. And Rakta Varaha. Rakta means? Yes, Lakshay.
I think it means red.
Yes, Rakta basically is blood, right? It's blood color, right? It's red color. blood is red, right? Rakta means blood, actually. The Rakt color, the Shvetvara and Raktavara, they appear in different times. And the main purpose was to... What is the main purpose of Krishna's appearance? From chapter 4 of Bhagavad Gita? Who knows? Who knows? These are 2 verses in chapter 4, which are very important. Talk about the Sampada. Please tell.
In 4.7, Krishna says, यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्.
Very nice. And what's the next verse? Who knows? Who knows the one verse after this? Yes, Vedi?
Hare Krishna. Paritranaaya sadhunam vinashraya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya samavami yuge yuge.
Very nice. So basically to kill the demons and to re-establish dharma, to protect his devotees, Krishna comes time and again. So Krishna, as the boar incarnation, killed demon Hiranyaksha, who was the brother of Hiranyakashipu, and re-established Mother Earth. Mother Earth had submerged into the Garbhodaka ocean. So he re-established the Mother Earth in its right place. That's the main purpose. And we discussed the Shwet and the Raktavara also, right? And he appeared twice. Shwet means white, Rakta means red, correct? And then, actually, yeah, this is very important. Shwetvara, he appeared from Brahma's nostril. He appeared from Brahma's nostril. Nostril is, again, not a very clean place, right? Inside the nostril. We all know what is there, right? But Krishna is transcendental. He can appear from anywhere. And still he is supreme, right? So we should not consider there's some more. Lord Chaitanya also one time took the form of Varaha. Now this is a very beautiful lesson. In the age of Kali Yuga, now why did Varaha took the form of a boar to uplift Mother Earth even below the Patal, from that place where the ocean he wanted to lift? Why he took the form of a boar? Any guesses, any thoughts? Yes, Navya wanted to try.
And next might have asked for a boon that he couldn't be killed by stuff, and might have not said not to be killed by a boar or any animal.
That's very thoughtful, and linking it to Hiranyakashipu and Narsinghdev's story, very thoughtful. Mishti?
I think I heard a story in which it's a Mahaprakash Leela, so all the devotees, they saw Lord Chaitanya in the form of Krishna they liked. So maybe he appeared like Varahadev for one of the devotees.
Okay, very nice. That's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed the form of Varahadev to Murari Gupta. But I'm asking why Varahadev, let's disconnect the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu episode from here. Why Varahadev, when he appeared as Shwetvara, Raktavara, why he appeared as the form he appeared? Beyonto.
Probably because he how we said about how the boar's tusk was so strong. Probably because the boar was so strong that he could have used the tufts to push Mother Earth up.
Very nice. That's also thoughtful. We have to always keep in mind that generally when we say strong, what comes to our mind? Big muscles, right? That picture may come to our mind. A huge, tall person with big muscle and very muscular, right? That may come to our mind when we say strong. But did Krishna have all that when he killed Putana? Did he have all that when he lifted Govardhan Hill? Did he go to gym to build strong muscle? Right? Every day he was killing hundreds of demons who were very, very strong. Chanur and Mushtika were very strong externally, had big muscle and very tall. So we have to always remember Krishna is a supreme. He has all the Shadashwarya. Even he's in the lap of his mother. So he doesn't need to go to gym to build muscle. He's the source of all the muscles, right? So there's one reason which is mentioned. Generally, again, you may not have seen this in America, but in India, if you see, you will see boars in a very filthy place. Kichad, dirt. What do they eat? They eat stool. You know, they're not in a very clean place. Did you know that? Boars eat stool. So they're not in a very clean place. In India, if you come, you might see some places, boars, they are in a very filthy place, like dirt and garbage and trash and you know, swamp and muddy water and stuff. So Krishna took the form of a boar to take the Mother Earth from the deepest regions, the dirtiest regions, the deepest regions, and bring it up to the right position. Now, practical lesson for all of us. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also appeared in the age of Kali. Is the age of Kali very good? No. It's quarrel. Kali means quarrel. There is hypocrisy. There is so much bad qualities inside every individual. Lust, anger, greed, envy, pride. So many anarthas are there. But Lord Chaitanya has appeared to uplift, to give the message of Hare Krishna, to give the holy name and uplift our consciousness. Our consciousness right now has gone all the way to Patal, all the way, it's submerged into the ocean of impurities. How many of you agree? Right? A lot of impurities, vices, challenges, difficulties, shortcomings. So Varaha or Lord Chaitanya has specially appeared to uplift us, our consciousness. How? Through the tests of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada, when he came in Bawari, have you all, I mean, do you understand like what I'm like when we say Bawari, it's not a very respectable area. It's a place you would not want to go. Even American people would not want to go. And that 50 years back, it was much rough. Even if you go now, he'll say, you know, Mom, Dad, let's get out of here. So it doesn't look a place where we should be. Trust me, I've been there, right? It's not a very place a sober person would go, right? It would smell of drugs. It would smell bad, filthy, ganja, cocaine, all these intoxication all the time. There were people completely in the mode of ignorance. At that time, even it was much more when the counterculture was going on. But Srila Prabhupada came in a filthy area, but uplifted their consciousness, right? His audience were all hippies, correct? They did not have any sober, most of them were not from a sober background. They were taking intoxications and all the wrong things, but Prabhupada uplifted. So holy name can uplift us. Guru can uplift us. Vaishnavas can uplift us and bring us back to our right position, which we truly deserve, and that is at the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna. This is a very, very important and takeaway from Lord Varaha. So we should also pray to Lord Varaha, whose appearance was 2 days back, that please help, please uplift my consciousness, my heart, my mind. Let it not go into the deep dungeons of impurities, but rather let me come up and raise my consciousness. And I can't do it alone. I need your help. With this, I'll pause because we're going to do Kahoot also. Every time you ask, shall we do Kahoot? Shall we do Kahoot? We will do Kahoot. But if you have any thoughts or questions, let's take that for 1 minute or two. Is everyone okay? Did you get the lesson? Is there anything I need to repeat, or is everything okay, clear? Did you like it? Any thoughts, questions? So you will review this, you'll learn that verse, Varaha's verse, okay? And that's it, pretty much. You share this story with someone, okay? You share this story with someone. I'm yet to see your goals. I've not seen, I think 1 or 2 people only send them. Again, if you think it's very confidential, that's absolutely fine. At least share with someone you trust, your parents, your elders, your grandparents. It will help you. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Okay. So yeah.
If we're not going to do the Kahoot, can we leave?
Can I wait?
Can we leave if we're not going to do the Kahoot?
Yeah, that's fine. It's optional.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Barji.
Help everyone. And Beyond, you are the ones who are always running behind Kahoot.
Today I just don't feel like it. Like I'm on mobile, so I can't really like my computer just something happened to it, so I can't really do it.
Okay, that's fine. Try. It takes only a few minutes, and it helps if see if you can stay. If it's not an emergency, it takes only a few minutes, and we have. Okay, I'll share the PIN code also, so you can get situated and enter the Kahoot room. You're able to see the screen and stuff? In the meantime, while everyone is entering, if anyone has any questions, thoughts, comments, I'm happy to take those.
Prabhuji, can we, for the people who don't want to do the Kahoot, can they just sit and watch?
Yeah. Why not? This Kahoot is based on the learning from observation. We had 2 sessions based on that, right? I see Athar also has joined. How are you, Athar? I didn't hear anything from you. I hope you're doing well. And I'm grateful and happy to see everyone this time wrote on a paper and pen and pencil, and your handwriting was significantly better. Your content was significantly better. So very, very well done on your assignments. Make sure you share your assignments with your parents and ask them to give some feedback, because for me it may not be feasible to give like individual feedback reading 25 assignments, but your parents are the best teachers. Okay, make sure you show those assignments to your parents. And okay, everyone in, or anyone needs more time? Shall we get started? Please speak up if you need more time. Okay, then all the best. Okay, Haribol. Navya is really excited. What can we learn from the example of Deepak Baba, devotee living in extremely small hut, the size of a tiny closet? Okay, dependence on Krishna, satisfaction with what one has, both red and blue, desire to get more and more. Yes, both. He was completely dependent on Krishna, at the same time happy and satisfied with what he has. Very nice. Where was Deepak Baba's hut? Radha Kund, Sham Kund, Chandra Sarovar, Kusum Sarovar. Remember this story we discussed?
I clicked the wrong one. Oh wait, I did click the right one.
That means you didn't know the answer. You thought it was wrong, but it's right.
Green, but no.
Yeah. Sometimes, unknowingly we have 25% probability of being right anytime. Even if you just do random clicks. Okay. Lakshay, Krishna, Ethereal, Lavani. Good. Beyonto. How did he receive guests in his hut? Turn them away as he did not have space. Mean to them because he was discontent. Welcoming and kind, was angry. How did he receive the guest? Yeah, he was very, very welcoming and kind. Yes. Good.
I need to keep my spot.
What did Krishna want for us sweet at Chandra Sarovar. Yes. What did Krishna want? Sun, goddess, moon, mountain. Mountain, yes. The white sweet. Like Hanuman wanted the mango, Krishna wanted the sweet.
I have.
Good.
Oh wait, I'm in.
Where,
Oh no, I'm not in.
where were many of the deities moved from Vrindavan to protect them from the attacks of Aurangzeb? Udaipur, Jaipur, Banaras, Dwarka. Yes, Jaipur. Very good. We must all come to all these holy places and see them. What can we learn from a person sleeping roadside with a shingle, torn blanket, and dogs nestled with him? Complaining, anxious, not sharing what we has, tolerating his circumstances. So what can we learn? And it was a cold winter morning, you remember?
I've
It
got
was the
all
day of
the
the New
right.
Year.
I hope I can get this right too.
Yes, tolerating, tolerance. True or false? Both these people were very discontent, complaining about their situations. True or false? That's easy one. They were complaining, they were discontent. False.
I
They
might
were
be
very
the first one.
ethereal, Avni. See, a few of the boys were leading the charge, but now all the girls have moved up.
Why?
Interesting.
I was late
What's
to answer
going
one of
on?
them, but I have a 7 streak.
What was the specific practice noted by Radha Govind Temple at Radha Govind Temple in Jaipur? Book distribution, glorifying gathered devotees, distributing and sharing prasad with distributing tilak. Yeah, distribution of prasadam with others. Actually,
I'm doing a little too good.
They were distributing a lot of tilak also, but I didn't share this with you. That is fine. So the answer is this one. But there were many of them were applying tilaks also on the forehead. Some were giving tulasi, some were sharing other prasadam. Very, very nice. The culture of sharing. Last few questions. What are some of the important practices for learning and growing through life? Observe people, learn from their good examples. Evaluate your goal every so often. Introspect and reflect on your behavior. All of the above. What will help? All of the above. Very good. Excellent. In the acronym,
Why does it say I have an anti-streak for 10?
What does P stands for? Prasadam, purification. Philosophy, peace. It's purification. I mean, others are not wrong either, but what we learned was purification. I think the last question now. Oh, sorry, second last. How do temples contribute to our education? They teach about God, self, values, politics, business, worldly affairs. Yes, that's the most easiest one, which all of you answered correct. Good job. Last question. This is the decider. How do temples remove gross and subtle impurities? By teaching values of life, both A and B, by cleansing of bad habits, by giving medicine. How do they clean our impurities? Yes, by teaching values.
After seeing like the first set,
I got a 12 streak.
Can we see everyone's scores?
Sure, I'll try my best.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
I got a 12 streak.
So Krishna, third spot, Avni at second, and first spot. Oh, it's ethereal, Hari Ball. See, showering flowers on all of you. Vedahi at fourth and Lakshay at fifth. Very nice. So this is very good.
Was late to one of them.
You want me to open? Everyone wants me to open all the scores?
Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji.
You all help me. Okay, view full report. Let's see if it allows me to see the full report. How do I see? Yeah, okay, here are your scores for in the descending order. Is that okay?
Yeah, probably they're okay.
I mean, the good thing is that most of you answered, like the top 6 answered everything correctly, which is very good. It's the matter of time now. So this is like a reflection. So answering correctly is important, but then if 6 of you are answering all correctly, then it becomes a time game. You see? Are you able to understand this from this data? Right?
I was on 5th place, but since when you said it was a time, I understand it because I was late to one question. I got it right, but I was late to it, so that's how long I got to be.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Like when you answer correctly, then who will get more points is the one who answered quickly. Okay, good, but nonetheless, you all did very nice. So I think we'll pause here and thank you again for your time and for your sincere devotion, and we'll connect next week. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.